Na by the way nikitembea kwa mashule hata nikiuliza wanafunzi nani anataka kuwa mwalimu, hakuna mtu anainuanga mkono. Lakini wakikuja hapa first year, they all want to become teachers. Do you know why they want to become teachers?
Nite sije sote kiyo ni Simba mtoto wa mama.
Na mimi ni James Oshira kijana ni ya Biblia.
Iko nini? Iko tamu tena zaidi tayari yupo ndani ya mpango mzima Madam Joyce Mghoi. Tabasamu tele tele. Good morning.
I'm good and you?
You doing good?
I'm good.
Mambo iko sawa?
Iko sawa kabisa.
Unakaa smart madam.
Asante sana.
Yes, so today we are talking about the Bachelor of Arts.
The Bachelor of Arts.
Leo nikiuliza Washira asubuhi wakiwa na kijana wangu wa spoti hapa, waliniambia walikuwa nadhani hii ni mambo na uchoraji ama.
Ndio, mimi nilikuwa naona ukikuja university hapa ni kutrainiwa kuchora peke yake.
Ukifanya art.
Mimi nilikuwa naona hii ni art.
What was coming to your mind was drawing, and so on.
So ni mambo na pencil,
of course kuna Bachelor of Arts hiyo, drawing and all that. Na kuna Bachelor of Arts nyingi tu. There are so many courses that you can do under Bachelor of Arts. It is such a wide area. It's such a very wide area. So there are so many, unaweza sikia mtu akikwambia I'm doing Bachelor of Arts in this, doing Bachelor of Arts in this and the other. So ni kubwa, ni nyingi sana.
What about Bachelor of Arts?
Bachelor of Arts, tuko na Bachelor of Arts, there are many, but I want to give an example, a few of them. Tuko na Bachelor of Arts Economics and Sociology. Tuko na Bachelor of Arts in General. Bachelor of Arts General is a Bachelor of Arts where you do two subjects. You maybe Geography and Kiswahili. Maybe, you know, all those are subjects that are there under Bachelor of Arts. Then we have Bachelor of Arts in Geography and Economics. That's specific. We have Bachelor of Arts in History and Economics. We have Bachelor of Arts in Mathematics and Economics. We have Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Security Studies. You remember we talked about Criminology and Security Studies. It is under Bachelor of Arts. We have Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. Si nyinyi pia ni wa Bachelor of Arts?
Sisi ni wa.
Ama nyinyi wa Bachelor of Arts?
Sisi pia tulikuwa Bachelor
of Arts in Professional Journalism.
So, Bachelor of Arts in Journalism and Mass Communication. We have Bachelor of Arts in Communication Studies. We have Bachelor of Arts in Linguistic and Literature. Bachelor of Arts in Kiswahili and Geography. Bachelor of Arts in Philosophy. Bachelor of Arts in Religion. Bachelor of Arts in Sociology itself. Bachelor of Arts in Government and Religious Studies. Those are just a few of the many Bachelor of Arts that we have. So you should know Bachelor of Arts si moja. Kuna nyingi tu. There are so many courses that you can be able to do under Bachelor of Arts. But I think ile imekuwa ikisumbua chacha sana ni Bachelor of Arts General. Hiyo imekuwa hakuna siku natoka hapa kama chacha hajaniuliza madam watu wa Bachelor of Arts wataenda wapi? Inakaa naonea huruma sana watu wa Bachelor of Arts.
Hata mimi wananichanganya.
He needs to know. Yesterday I talked to a professor who is a lecturer in Bachelor of Arts, linguistic, and she commented and said, this is the best course you can ever do. Because it is wide. You can be anything. It is wide. There are so many opportunities under Bachelor of Arts. So wasijidharau, and they should not look down upon themselves saying that as we have just done Bachelor of Arts. By the way, during our time, I don't know about your time, but during our time, Bachelor of Arts, people used to say Bachelor of anything. You know, Bachelor of Arts is Bachelor of anything. BA, you're doing Bachelor of anything. So, Bachelor of Arts is wide, and even those that are doing Bachelor of Arts General, they can be anything. They can be anything from teachers to bankers to marketers to administrators to they can be anything, to working in the government, you know, becoming county commissioners and assistant county commissioners and all that, DOs, you know, DOs or district officers, all those. They can be anything. So Bachelor of Arts is wide. The only challenge with human beings is when you ask someone, where are you going to work? They don't want to say anywhere. They want to say specific. Like now when you are asked, where are you going to work? You say in the media, in the TV, in the radio station, and so on. If you ask a teacher, where are you going to work? They will say in the schools. And yet, for the teachers, like you saw last time when we had that talk, you saw the teachers have a wide range of other professions and other jobs that they can do. But what do they concentrate on? Being a secondary school teacher, being a primary school teacher. That's what they concentrate on. Because that's what their mind tells them. Why am I going to work as someone who has done B.Ed? I'm going to work in a classroom. So they focus there. That's what they pursue. And when they don't get that, they feel like, I don't have a job, you know. I don't have a job that I trained for. But the thing is, they can be able to work anywhere.
So
they can be able to work anywhere.
The best thing is to think out of the box.
To think out of the box and to believe that the course that you're doing is needed somewhere. So which is true, it is needed somewhere. Most of the administrators we have are people who have done Bachelor of Arts. Even tellers in the bank, there are some that are Bachelor of Arts. Even those people that are working in insurance, there are people that have done Bachelor of Arts. In the government sector, actually there are times when the government just advertises and says, we have vacancy. You know, and they say they even recruit even over 200 over 500 people, and sometimes they pick people off Bachelor of Arts. Not sometimes, they even say there Bachelor of Arts, this Bachelor of Arts psychology, by the way, even psychology it is also in this particular category. So people who have done Bachelor of Arts and they have picked 2 subjects, they can become anything in this society. They only need to think out of the box and to believe that whatever they are doing will give them an employment. And we also say some of the courses that we do actually serve as basic education, that you may need to do a few professional courses here and there. And a professional course can take maybe even a week, you know, like when I told you the other time that I am a professional mediator. Being a professional mediator, I only trained for 1 week. And then after that, I continued to go for refresher courses here and there. 1 day workshop, 2 days workshop, and I am a registered professional mediator.
That's so amazing, Madam Joyce Mghoi. As even they think outside the box. And their ability to work anywhere. Are they trained to work anywhere? Or they are trained to work in a specific place? They are trained to work in these dynamic situations. They are trained to work in these dynamic situations. So they may not be trained, okay, they have skills. And these skills can be applied in different environments. Let us look at Bachelor of Arts, Economics and Sociology. It's just an example. Bachelor of Arts, Economics and Sociology. If it is economics, you know, these are the people that deal with production. These are the people that deal with consumption. These are the people that deal with being able to find out about people's problems and being able to solve them economically. Then we also have sociology, the study of social problems, solving people's social problems. So when you talk about Bachelor of Arts, where can these people work? Already you can see this person can become an economist, and therefore they can work even in banks. This person can work as a sociologist. These people can work in a social environment. Like now, sometimes when you go to the hospital and someone cannot be able to pay bills, sometimes you are told, wacha tukutafutie social worker, you know, ndio akusaidie, you know, to do this. So these people are needed almost everywhere. They are needed almost everywhere. Someone can become a business person, even with this economics and sociology. Someone can become a public administrator. Someone can become a social worker, as I've mentioned. You know, someone can work in the bank. Someone can work as an economic recovery assistant. Someone can work in an NGO. Someone can work in a financial institution. Someone can work as a program coordinator. I mean, there are so many things that people can be able to do. It's only that we don't open our thinking and our mind. Someone can work as a risk management officer. Someone can work as a data protection officer. Someone can work as a researcher. Someone can work as an accountant. I mean, there are so many things people can be able to do. Now, I always say, even if you have done a course, like now me, I did education. If I did education for my undergraduate, I needed to boost it with something else. Then you do these short courses that will be able to beef your profession, and therefore you become more dynamic.
Yeah.
You become more dynamic. So even those students that are doing Bachelor of Arts, let them not sit there and say, me, I did Bachelor of Arts, I have a degree, and therefore I'm waiting here for a job. There are so many other professional short courses that they can be able to do to beef this Bachelor of Arts and to be able to make them dynamic such that they can work anywhere.
Wow, this is amazing. They're even saying that they are not going to think outside the box.
They want to think inside.
They are going to create their own boxes.
Hata kuna kijana anaitwa Simo Governor.
Okay.
Ameniuliza kama wanaweza fanya kazi anywhere. Wanakuanga trained specifically kufanya nini?
Okay. What does their course entail?
Entails, yeah.
What does their course entail? That student knows what their course entails. What do they study in that particular course?
Yeah.
What do they study? That which they study is that which they are called to go and do out there. Because remember, Chacha, that education is supposed to solve people's problems.
Exactly.
So whatever course you are doing, think, hii course inafanya ita solve shida gani outside here. And the skills that you are being given, and sometimes when you are being asked by your employer the skills that you have, sometimes unasemanga mimi sina skills, mimi sijaifanya kazi. But that's not true. Because the courses that you are doing are giving you skills. Ile kozi unafanya kama wewe ile kozi mnafanya saisi inawapatia skills. That is why actually the university said you can be here and be in this radio station and be airing these the programs. Why? Because you already have skills from the class, isn't it? I mean, those are the skills that they are given. So let them look at what their course entails. Whatever it entails, that is the skill they are given. Now, the skills that they are given, can they be able to use them outside there to solve a problem? If the answer is yes, then that is the answer.
A message of hope to all Bachelor of Arts students.
Tusiwe tunajidharau. Courses zetu na ile course tunafanya iko na skills already. Uwe unafikiria hizi skills nitatumia wapi? You know, create your own box as you are saying, or think out of the
box itself. It's so amazing. Now, Madam Joyce, we have some qualification that you need to meet. Someone asked me, and actually that is why I've been disturbing. I don't know what is disturbing or questioning you frequently about this Bachelor of Arts, asking me, did I find myself accidentally here? Or I choose it for myself? Because I wanted to be a Kiswahili geography teacher. Lakini unfortunately nilijipata hapa. And I was qualified to be a teacher. Lakini nilijikuta huku. Mimi nikiwa first year hata transfer zikifanya, I knew I'm a teacher because my combination is geography Kiswahili.
I can understand that.
After second year, they're telling him he would be a teacher. And how now?
Actually,
now,
I can understand
qualification
that.
Now, before maybe you answer. Qualifications to be Bachelor of Art, maybe a profession, I don't know what is a professional, or to do that courses related to Bachelor of Arts, or are they do they find themselves there accidentally?
Okay, now just the way we said the other day when we were talking about life in campus and be warned, we said there are some things that people don't know when they come to the university. Wewe unaitwa, unapatiwa barua, unakuja, una report, after 1 semester, 2 semesters, you discover what you thought this course was all about. It is not that. Now, some of the people who are doing Bachelor of Arts and they were told Bachelor of Arts, Geography and Kiswahili, or CRE and something, or History and something. Okay, wakishapata hiyo, wanasema, oh, I've been called to do teaching. Bachelor of Arts in Geography and Kiswahili. Ama in Economics and History. So, mimi nimeitwa kukuwa mwalimu. Manake nitafanya subjects ngapi? Bili. Plus maybe other subjects that are just to make that particular course wide. Now, the person will train maybe a year and then say, aya, wananiambia siwezi kuwa mwalimu. Ati Bachelor of Arts utakuwa?
Wamenisaliti.
Wameniambia siwezi kuwa mwalimu. Now, what I want to say, Chacha, is when someone discovers that they wanted to do education and they have just been told that Bachelor of Arts you cannot do education, they need to check what qualifications they had in maths and what they had in English. If you have a C in English and you have a D plus and you have a D plus in maths, then after you've completed your 4 years, you can go back and do something called postgraduate diploma. then that one now qualifies you to become a teacher, because postgraduate diploma teaches you methodology, how to become a teacher. But Bachelor of Arts is general. Bachelor of Arts is general. So Bachelor of Arts general, you may not have the methodology. So they need to know that those people who have probably qualified and they can become teachers, because maybe they have a D+ in maths and they have a C in English. Those ones can come back and do something called postgraduate diploma. Postgraduate diploma is not it's a 1-year course, but it is not trained fully every day. It's not a full-time course. You do it over part-time. You do it part-time. We call it part-time. So you are able to arrange classes with your lecturers, and therefore you can be able to attend it partly or part-time. So when they do that, now they can become teachers. They can become teachers. But if you don't have a C in English, if you don't have a D+ in English, in maths, you cannot become a teacher.
You're getting it.
You can become all those that I've mentioned. You can become all those that I've mentioned, but you cannot become a teacher. You cannot become a teacher.
Even if you're going to do a very different
even if you're going to do geography and whatever,
mathematics and English.
Mathematics and whatever, you cannot become a teacher if you have a D. If you have less than a D+ in maths and less than a C in English.
So that is how you find yourself.
That is how now you find yourself asking, where can I work? And this is what we are telling them, that there are many areas that they can be able to work.
45 minutes are down the line, jamani. Leo muda inasonga, but anyway, we're trying to improve it na itakuwa ni sawa tena zaidi. Msikilizaji, and if by any chance you're a parent or you're a student listening to this, my brother Washira, I don't know whether you've ever found yourself in this kind of confusion. Watu wanakuuliza sana kana kwamba wewe unajua sana.
Mimi Madam Joyce nilinyajai kuambia. Mimi nilikuwa namtafuta sana. Hiyo wakati yako wananijua. Niliitwa hapa, nimefanya hata interfaculty transfer.
Ulifanya?
Nilifanya.
Kutoka wapi mpaka wapi?
Ika bounce from journalism to education.
To education. Ikakata.
Ndio.
Kwa hivyo walikuwa wanataka kuwa mwalimu Washira.
Wachira alikuwa anataka kuwa mwalimu. Na by the way nikitembea kwa mashule hata nikiuliza wanafunzi nani anataka kuwa mwalimu, hakuna mtu anainuanga mkono. Lakini wakikuja hapa first year, they all want to become teachers. Do you know why they want to become teachers? I don't blame them. Because of our narrow thinking. We think in a narrow way. So you want to do something that is even in your village. You want to do something that is all over. Schools are all over. So hata mtu akikuuliza, where will you work when you do this course? You have an answer. Because we think in a narrow way. But even the teacher, it's not a must for the teacher to teach, you know, in class. There are many things they can do. Let them go and watch that other video that we talked. Actually, hata tukumaliza. The things that a teacher can do.
Teacher, what can you do? Don't worry. Visit A Touch of Grace, a YouTube channel. All answers are there. And of course, if by any chance you're a student of BA, that's Bachelor of Arts, worry less. The doctor is here.
So
and she's giving it.
So much
she's administering the dose fully to you. So amazing. Chacha Jackson.
James Washira kijana ya Biblia.
Madam Joyce Mghoi, tembea Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. More so, if you miss anything here, tembea pale Touch of Grace, a YouTube channel. Everything is just covered for you. Madam Joyce Mghoi, trained mambo vipi skills now.
No, wacha nikwambie kitu moja Chacha, which I want the students always to be knowing. Ukiulizwa kama uko na certain skill, sometimes unaweza ona huna hiyo skill because you're not thinking of the causes as giving you skills, or what you are covering, the topics, the units that you are doing as giving you skills. There is one time I went for an interview and I was asked, have you done computer? You know, and for me, I've done education and I've done guidance and counseling. Are you getting that? So I hesitated kidogo on that question. Then I said, yes, I have done computer because in my master's we had a unit in computer. Other than that, I have done a short course, 2-3 days, that was talking about, or were being taught about, how to Word and Excel and all that, and how to actually use a computer. So when I left, I asked someone, I said, how can you ask me whether I've done computer? And me, I've done education and I've done masters in guidance and counseling. And they told me, that is the skill that is passed in a unit. Yani kuna unit umefanya imekupatia some skills. Kama nyinyi mtu akikuuliza, do you do video editing? You know, you can't say I don't know because me have done journalism and mass communication because that skill has been passed to you. So let them know they have the skills. Okay? So there are some skills that probably they need, or there are some things that they need to have as people so that they can be able to do this work. Like they need to have research and analytic skills. That's why I'm saying they can become researchers. Interpersonal skills we cannot overemphasize. Where you are able to work with people. Communication skills we cannot overemphasize because again you cannot work with someone you cannot be able to communicate. Active listening skills, they need to have that. You know, high level of logic and reasoning, they need to have that. They need to have to be target driven. Like now if you're given a job, can you be able to target it and actually be able to do it? Self-motivation, you know, a team spirit. Those are some of the skills that are needed in this particular area. Time management skills, you know, a flexible approach to work. You know, you be flexible, you be ethical in the things that you do. You be someone who can be able to understand what it is you are doing and do it also with confidentiality. So those are some of the things skills that they need to have.
Wow, so amazing msikilizaji. Bila shaka I'm very very much hopeful that unazidi kupata haya mambo, and to our students, our sons, our daughters, our brothers and sisters out there, usikufe moyo.
Usikufe moyo na usijidharau na usidharau hiyo Bachelor of Arts yako because hiyo ndio itakulanda big job. They can work even as stock brokers. They can work even in, you know, they can work as stock brokers, they can work as policy analysts, they can work as credit analysts, they can work, there are so many areas. When you do Bachelor of Arts, you can become great things out there.
Kwa hivyo kama kuna watu ambao wamebahatika ambao wanafaa kusema kwamba wameona mkono wake Mwenyezi Mungu.
Ni watu wamefanya Bachelor of Arts.
Unaweza fanya kazi anywhere.
Unaweza fanya kazi anywhere.
Bora ukue tu na hizo skills.
Bora ukue na hizo skills umepatiwa. Maana umepatiwa general skills for you to go out there.
Anaweza hata can replace mimi mwenyewe.
Very much. Very much with a small course here and there. They can. If they have the skills. Wewe hujaona watu wa nini ndio wanalipwa the highest they are the highest paid media personnel, people of comedy. Comedians.
Yes.
Did they train anywhere as journalists? Did they train as journalists? No, they did not train as journalists. So these people of Bachelor of Arts, let them not start having sleepless nights. They can become great people in this nation.
And then that imetuleta kwa topic nyingine ambayo madam atakuwa anatuambia those people who are trained for specific courses. Kuna wale wanakuja I don't know whether I can say outshining because you've mentioned journalism and comedy.
Yes.
Comedy is taking away journalism. And maybe we shall be talking that some other days. And
wanakuja kwa profession yako na wewe ulisomea alafu wanaku outshine na wao kuenda class.
Something of that kind.
Umenyamaza tu.
Na umenyamaza tu.
Even teaching, unapata mtu amefanya communication studies.
And he becomes a great teacher
than even the one teaching.
And I want to say this, Chacha. Even you as a journalist, you can become a teacher because you can become a lecturer.
Wow.
Anybody can become a lecturer so long as you have your area of study. These people who are lecturers are not teachers. Though they were not trained to be teachers. They only excelled in their area of study and they became lecturers because they did masters and they did PhD. So these Bachelor of Arts people can also work very hard, excel and become
lecturers. Washira hii PhD unaiona?
Naiona.
Niko karibu. That has been Madam Joyce Mghoi, Career Office Director, Chuka University. Jamani, tuko kwa ajili yako na yuko kwa ajili yako. Madam Joyce Mghoi, your last word because we have just 1 minute to
My last word is just let people have hope. That's always my last word. Let people have hope. There is hope. So they let them not despair. Let them do their causes with an open mind, knowing, yes, people are saying there are no jobs. But yours will be there.
Wow. And actually, so you said we don't necessarily need to think outside the box.
You can create your own
box and think from there. It is Madam Joyce Mghoi.
Yes.
Imekuwa ni tamu tena zaidi msikilizaji. Madam Joyce, thank you very much.
Thank you too.
We meet next Tuesday.
Sawa sawa.
And everything gonna be well.
Sawa sawa.
Unafaa kutuambia mbona people outshine us in our own courses.
We are going to talk about that. These outshiners. Sawa sawa.